Hello everyone, today we will create an application that compresses images picked by users from the gallery. So to do that, let's start by adding the coil compose dependency in build.gradle, because this will take the URI of the selected image and it will display it. Let's start with URI to drawable, and this returns a drawable that can be null. And the URI, as I said earlier, it comes from the picked image, and we want to convert it to drawable to compress it. So let's say vol content resolver equals context dot content resolver. I forgot to pass the context as a parameter to this function. Let's say input stream equals content resolver dot open input stream, and pass the URI as this. And let's also say return drawable create from stream, and pass the input stream and this to string. Now let's create a second function. This is an extension of the context. So let's say context dot reduce image size, and it takes a drawable which can be null, and it returns a drawable that also can be null. And let's say if drawable is null, we return null, and if not, we create an byte array. So bias byte array output stream, and let's simply say val bitmap, and here we will compress the image by saying to bitmap, and here we will pass the width and the height. And let's say we want to have an image of 200 width and 200 height, and let's also say bitmap config and RGB 888. Now let's say bitmap compress, and let's say bitmap compress format.jpg, and pass the compression 100, and the output stream is the bias. Now let's convert this bias to image bytes equals bias to byte array, and now let's return the bitmap factory, decode byte array and image bytes 0 and image byte size, and this returns a bitmap, sorry. Now let's go here and let's say val context to get the context, so local context dot current, say current image by remember mutable state of, and this is an URI dot empty, and this will be the image picked from the gallery, and the compressed image by remember mutable state of on nullable bitmap, and now it's null. Now let's go here and say gallery launcher equals remember launcher activity for result, put this on a new line, and say activity result contracts get content, and get the URI from here, and say current image is URI. Now let's create a column, and let's create the button that will pick the image from the gallery. So on click we'll say gallery launcher launch, and say image, and this is text launch gallery, and below that we say async image. Let's scroll down a little. Async image, this is from the coil library, and we simply pass the current image and say null, and let's put a size, for example 250 dps. Now let's also center the content of the column by saying modifier max size and here we say vertical arrangement is arrangement center, and the horizontal alignment is center horizontally. Now let's say if the current image is not null, we display a button that says compress the image, and let's put this on a new line and say vol drawable is equal to current image to drawable, and pass the context. And now we simply say compressed image is equal to context reduce image size, and pass the drawable. And now let's also display the image using a sync image and say compressed image and the content description null. Let's put this on a new line and let's run the app and see if everything is okay. Okay, the button appears here because I put the wrong condition here, so we say URI empty. Okay, let's run the app again, and I hope I have an image in the gallery. So let's see. Okay, I don't have any, so let's go and pick one from Google. So let's say coffee, and let's get the first image. Let's say this one. Okay, and now let's enter the application, launch the gallery. Let's compress the image, and as you can see, the image is compressed. And if you like the video, make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and see you soon.